and dandy.
Welcome back, everyone, to another fun-filled, exciting episode of, that's loud, 297.
I didn't do it.
I did it, but it was on mute. I thought I was going to go back to what it was before. I'm one of your hosts, Brian
his club in the office music.
I am Jamal Smith.
Be up in here, you fool.
Y'all know who I am.
Not the first time. Oh, well, they see. Anybody who's seeing for the first time, I guess they can read your name.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, let's put it in the spotlight. There you go. In fact, hold on. We got.
Now, here we go.
Yeah, that way. Oh, not me.
Y'all are so silly.
This looks like dun, 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 dun. There's a story of a man named Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't kick us out?
Took you a minute to say because y'all are switching things up.
You know what?
That's how I originally put it.
I was looking at other stuff. As soon as we start, I'm 18 million things to do. But yes, we are coming up 3 more episodes, baby. 3 more episodes.
Tomorrow. Oh, Tuesday. So I literally need to be speaking with someone about coming on and being our 100th episode celebrity.
What?
300
episode. Did you see how he looked though? Jamal, Brian, he went.
Toni.
Or what?
They got 301 Organics. We can have them on our 301st episode.
That's Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're soil testers.
So who's going to reach out to them? Because when you say you're going to reach out to somebody.
Look, I filmed each and every one. I know I'm definitely going to do this. I don't want to mess that up. Because I already messed up the February 27th. Didn't put the snippets up from the screening from last year. So, yeah, lots of stuff to do. I'm only one person. If I could clone myself, would that be awesome? I don't think anybody would want to be my clone. That's just too much.
That would be
your brain never goes
with multiple B's. That'd be crazy.
Man. If only if I was a triplet, that'd be awesome. We have a collective mind.
I don't know about that.
We like three mega minds.
You like Pinky in the Brain.
Oh yeah.
That's what you sound like. Pinky in the Brain.
What are you doing today, Brain?
I know. Right. They always have a dumb sidekick. Like they foil it for him. You can't take over the world because Pinky dumb butt. That's like Babbitt. That cartoon. Babbitt! The 2 mice. And he goes, I don't want to do that, Babbitt. Go out there and get the cheese when they can. No, Babbitt, you can't make me, Babbitt. Yep. That's my life, cartoons. That soothes the soul. I get depressed or something. I turn to Nickelodeon at night or Cartoon Network, and they just have the classics on. It just takes me back about 10, 11 years old.
So, that's what my pastor, my bishop says, Bishop White at Victory. He used to tell us all the time. He said he watches Looney Tunes. Mm-hmm. Like after preaching 2 services or whatever, whenever, right? But his wind down is watching Looney Tunes before he goes to bed. Me, because that detective in me, I like watching all the shows on A&E, all the ones that are like First 48, all that. But that winds me down. And
I didn't watch every Forensic Files episode.
Yeah, all those. Those are my or the HGTV home improvement shows, the DIY, because I like DIY. But those are my go-tos for my wind down, chill out, whatever. Even though you would think stuff about murder and everything would be like, why would you watch
that? You need to know how people think, man. I watch these shows for research. Especially when I'm listening to the theme music.
What the heck?
I be in the kitchen making a sandwich. Oh, it's coming on. Okay, so what was the most famous sound that made you run into the living room when a movie was about to come on?
A movie or a show or
a
whatever?
Movie, anything.
Oh,
Well, I would say originally probably Bewitched or
No. We're not going to the show
TV
itself.
shows. Oh,
No, the most prolific introduction to letting you know a movie is about to come on.
I don't know.
Roar from the Lion.
Yeah,
HBO. Remember when it used to come on? It took 2 minutes.
No,
and it would be flying
I'm not
through
an
the
HBO
neighborhood.
person, so I don't remember that.
Well, I'm so sorry, but that was the most. I'm gonna have to pull it up here and show you.
I
bet you any amount of money you remember this song.
I bet you I don't.
I bet you do.
I bet you I don't.
I bet you do.
How much you got on it? I bet you
I
I
make
don't.
a song out of it. I bet you do.
I bet you do.
I don't.
I bet you do.
I'm not an HBO person.
Play it.
Now the Metro Goldwyn Mayer Lion whatever roar, yes. That yes. Like that
this was like an 80s thing. If
Lion.
you had on or Select TV, which Tony, I know y'all did.
I didn't watch HBO. I've never been one. This was like Stars, HBO, Cinemax. I watch streaming stuff. I've never cared for any of those.
You will remember this sound when I play it right now. It's going to be awesome for you.
Play it.
I am.
Play it.
Pause the music real quick, Jamal. I hate when it has the string.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Especially this piano right here.
I literally have never heard this.
You don't remember that?
I've never heard it.
Wow. That came on
Hey,
every movie.
nor have I.
Really?
See?
Really?
Oh my God.
I've never heard that.
I don't think I got
I would've lost
HBO well after that. I don't think I got HBO until maybe about 10 years
I would have
ago.
lost that bet, Jim. Y'all suck.
Yeah, there's that. We've never had HBO or Z Channel. I've never had any of those. I've literally never heard it. Now she said, "Okay, I heard the part once the music started." I've literally never heard or seen that in my life. So thank you for introducing me to that. But I've never.
Man, that used to make you run because it came on every time at 8:00.
Oh, well,
the movie was coming. Because remember back then, if you had cable, you only could watch one movie. There was no multiple channels.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was just on or select, and then you had HBO only or Showtime only or whatever.
So actually, the one that I remembered is the one from 1987. I just found the link. It said HBO movie intro remastered, but it's only 37 seconds or 34 seconds. I remember that one.
Oh, really?
When he played, I did not.
I thought you were bringing up something from Star Wars when it was playing, and I saw the stuff. I thought it was something for Star Wars. I literally have never heard that in my life.
So I'm a Star Wars fiend, so I used to have the soundtracks, man. Especially during when Star Wars first came out, they made a disco album by Miko.
See, the thing about it, Brian, you got to remember, your brain is music, TV, and movies. And, you know, you remember everything about every commercial, every short. Now, if you would ask me a commercial jingle, is the Oscar Mayer, right?
Yeah.
OSCAR, right? We
know that one
because we watched it, right? We knew the little hot dog truck, whatever. So those kind of things. But I never had HBO, never had Cinemax, never had Stars, never had, what was the other one?
I'm shocked y'all didn't have HBO at the house.
We went to, my mother is a movie person. She loves them, but she would take us to the movies. I hated the movies. And just like I hate the beach. If it's a beach out here, I'm not going because the water, first of all, is cold. I don't do the cold. The water is dirty.
Most black people don't get in the water anyway.
Right, almost looks black, and the sand is on your feet, and then you leave feeling like all this sticky stuff. Why do I want to go to the beach for that? So for me, somebody asked me the other day.
I know that.
That's what it makes me feel like. So I don't do the beach
like
unless I'm far off on the boat.
So disgusting.
But somebody asked me 2 days ago, you don't like the beach? I said, yeah, if it's in the Caribbean, I will absolutely fly.
Clear water and flat all the way out for a mile.
I can see the fish swimming, the water is clear and blue, and the sand is white, and it's sand where you just go, your feet are like, oh, this is lovely. But like our beaches no, I'm not doing that. So like, oh, let's go to the beach. Okay, see y'all later. That's why you guys do that ditch day every year. You rarely see me because I'm not doing the beach.
That's fun though.
My mother loves the beach, and she would always take us to the beach. I don't like the beach because I don't like feeling. You know how the beach water. You know how the beach air makes you feel. You're sticky, like everything. I can't stand that.
How do you really feel?
Come
on, describe it.
Just record that sound.
Oh my God. Yeah. People love the beach. I like the water.
Yeah, Terry, you gotta be a science fiction fiend to want to watch science fiction shows. You really do. Now, science fiction has changed a lot. I mean, now they got like Foundation, which is taking place 12,000 years in the future, and they breed the kings, and there's 3 of them at any given time. One's getting older, one's in the middle, and one's young, and it's just crazy. Then they got 3 body problem, where they sent these VR helmets down from another galaxy because Earth is about to surpass this galaxy, and they're going to come in 400 years to attack Earth. But if they don't disrupt Earth's scientific breakthroughs, then Earth will be more powerful.
Who has the time to think about all that? What's going on? If I want to watch
my brain operates at that level.
Exactly.
So I'm over there going, yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that one. Sitting in the dark like Professor Clem eating ice cream all sad except I'm happy going, yeah. What's next?
Yeah, different people's brains function different ways.
You gotta keep your mind right. My mind is like, it doesn't sleep, which is irritating. You know, they got irritable bowel syndrome. I got irritable brain syndrome.
Oh my God. Can we be appropriate, please?
No, well, IBS is a thing. You know, just which context.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay.
See, Terry says I'm a horror fan or rom-com. Rom-coms are good.
Oh, she said she's never
almost
seen Star
any
Wars?
kind of com.
No, she said she tried to watch it
times and kept falling asleep. So you've never completed Star Wars.
So you never found out that Darth Vader was Luke's father.
Spoiler alert! Come on.
She's not gonna watch it anyway.
Luke.
I mean, if you don't know that by now, that was 50 years ago.
It was.
Oh boy, we started this one off with a bang, didn't we? Look, Toni already tired. She exerted all her energy.
She was thinking about the beach and all that.
That's what messed me up, y'all. I can't.
You know, just imagine just walking off the beach. That's another thing. I get majority of the songs in my head from cartoons because I would have never listened to opera if it hadn't been on cartoons.
Oh.
Think about it. You know, you don't get exposed to that.
We did. My parents go to the opera to this day, and we would go to the
my parents didn't go to the opera ever.
No, they're mine. But that is definitely how I know classical and operatic music.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ours did. And the first time we saw The Wiz was at the Music Center, the actual play with Diana Ross and all of that. Like that's the stuff we went to growing up.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, well, we saw everything.
At Dorothy Chandler Pavilion.
Oh, you were
Stephanie Mills. Yeah, back in the day. But at that time, I think that was the only play I'd seen or musical.
Mm.
To this day, I haven't been to an opera. I've watched them on TV though, and I love some
Pavarotti.
Oh, okay.
I've checked out musicals of Cadillac Records or something that came out. I don't remember any of these, so I'm not a musical fan because I can't stand singing through the movie.
Don't come to Naima's play then. It's a musical. I'm just throwing it out there.
I will support my niece. I will not support just going there on my own.
Because this one literally has no spoken dialogue.
It's
all singing.
Full musical.
All.
Well,
I have to gear myself up for it too. Yeah.
But my mom was into musicals. Oh God, man, we watch everything. I
love West Side Story.
Whatever came on when I was little.
Singing in the Rain. Yeah, I know you watched Mary Poppins or
all of it. I have a choice because my mom loves operatic music.
Yeah, my parents like the opera. They go.
Well, they were musicians, so that's why they really paid attention to that. I was like, can I just go get on a computer somewhere? I don't really want to play music. In fact, I played all these instruments that I didn't want to play from 4th grade to 9th grade. Then when I want to play something, my dad was going, oh, no, that's too loud. Like, so my raggedy violin playing, I play violin, flute, clarinet. Tried to do trumpet, but that's too much spit.
I still have my flute.
Yeah, my dad, every time I played an instrument, he made a song for us to play together. Which was great. I mean, it was great because it was bonding with my dad. But when it came to this 9th grade and I had other intentions for wanting to play drums, not musically inclined.
Because you was trying to get with the girls or something.
I was just trying to be outside. And my parents
was that's right. You guys didn't go outside a lot. Yeah.
Mm-mm. You're not going to no football.
Boy, you can't go out in the sun today, boy.
Yeah,
can't do that.
No, we had a long driveway. Don't go in the streets. You get to ride your bike all the way up 3 houses and come back.
Hey, you can't have no fresh air.
No, you can have fresh air. You just can't get the fresh air across the street.
Well,
that's the air you can't have.
Bet not.
And you better not let that cool air out the house. So if you're out, you stay out.
No, we
drink
stay out.
From the fountain. You drink from the hose.
These kids, you make them go outside, and that's like, oh, vampire! Ah! The sun!
No, first you take their phone away, and they scream and yell and fall apart. Then they go outside, and then they don't know what to do with the sun. What is this?
Jordan used to get mad.
My lungs are hurting. It's like, yeah, that's called fresh air, fool.
I said, oh, you got to see? You on technology timeout. I can't use the computer to write my paper? No, by hand, buddy. And you know what? They forget how to write. And they stopped teaching cursive in class. So if you want to send messages and your kids can't understand them, just write in cursive.
Mine can understand, but nowadays, yeah.
Right.
My niece has some kids up north, and her husband are both school psychologists. So their kids learn everything from, everything. Because they're like, they're not going to be part of the dumb generation.
Terry, everybody was subject to the street lights curfew.
Heck yeah.
We used to sing that song. You know that song, Street Life, by the Crusaders? So when somebody had to go in and you didn't have to, we used to go, street lights. Street lights. Get your butt in the house.
And you know who always used to press it, right?
You.
You already know. I was the most disobedient child on the planet, probably, just because I felt like I don't have to obey rules like that. Those are dumb. Like, why do I have to do that?
Yeah, well,
I know my parents were sick of me.
My father was the king of tan your britches. So
Tan your britches.
Mm-hmm. I'm a tan your britches, meaning you're gonna get a butt whooping that you ain't never had. Disrespect
like
your mama.
if you got a lot of butt whoopings and then you're threatened with one that you hadn't had, that I would be a little upset. I'd be really upset. Like, man, I had a whole lot of butt whoopings. You gonna give me something new now? Yeah, I'm done getting in trouble.
Oh no, here's the killer. My dad would say, "You want a butt whipping by me or your mother?" Now we always pick him because he gonna give you 10 licks. He gonna hit you on the butt, and you're done. Mom is gonna beat you in syllables.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you not? I'm like, are you gonna say a paragraph or just one or two sentences? I'm like, I'm ready for this to be over.
But see, you wouldn't have said that to your mom. Me, I was the kind of kid that I was gonna say.
No, I did say
that still scares me.
Tony, I think you and I were kind of the same because I would just be super sarcastic to the point I could get away with it. Like when my mom would say, "Boy, if you don't get out of my face," I said, "Well, Mom, physics tells me that it's it will be physically impossible for me to be in your face."
I'm making me nauseous right now thinking about that. I feel so uncomfortable.
Well, my intelligence was the only thing I had as a defense. So he said, "Tony, you sound like my daughter. She has said almost those exact words to me. My dad was the king of butt whooping. I never got one, but my brother did. He had a special belt called the Sparkle Belt."
Ooh, they have like rhinestones in it.
Right.
We had one of those. We had
bedazzled on your butt.
We did have one of those belts, but
no, my mom was into switches.
Why do I have to do that kind of stuff? That's why I'm telling y'all. When they were like, "It's time to get up on Saturdays and go outside and clean the yard," I was like, "I'm not doing that no more because I'm not getting up on a Saturday at 7:00 to go do yard work or anything else." So that's why I was like, I got this. I'm gonna stay up till 3-4 o'clock on Friday night, do all my chores, and y'all better not come bother me at all. And I'd wake up about 2 o'clock.
So you was like that. You had the character of that lady I be sending you that be walking in church.
You're so dumb. No.
You know what? I'm gonna change the music on that. I'm gonna put.
But speaking of parents, so I had to go to Pasadena yesterday, and after I met with somebody, I went and I drove around like everywhere. And as you guys
800
know,
houses up.
It's so many. It looks so beautiful, and just drove everywhere. And then I decided I was up by the park, and I said, let me go down Mount Curve and come around to Wapello, right? Go to the lot, whatever. I pull up, and who do I see in front of the house, in front of the lot, standing in the street? They had just gotten out of their car, but Al and Jackie. And my dad was doing like this, like, come on, because I was driving slow. He was like, come on. So I parked and got out and hugged and all this. And we stood there, I don't know, 20 or whatever minutes, just chatting about everything. But they have a new sign of their builder that got put up. They signed with their builder on Monday. And when I tell you that sign is big at the front, and they said they had come up, I think Tuesday, and taken pictures with the sign in front of the yard. So that was super cool because I'm always up there and I never see them, unless it's planned or whatever. So it was nice to like run into them. But it was funny because a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, I was up there. And you guys know I put the orange fencing so nobody could go up into the lot, although it's not right on the street, it's further back.
Mm-hmm.
Why was I up there and I walking up the driveway and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
Where my fence?
No, because half of the fence, the part that's in front of the driveway was down. The part that's in front of the walkway and all that was still up. And then I'm walking, there are tire tracks that went all the way to the back of the lot where the garage used to be, right? I called my mother. I'm like, are y'all out here? Yeah, I said, are you guys out here? She said, yeah, we're at Trader Joe's on South Lake. I was like, okay. I said, did you drive up to the back of the lot today? She said, no. She said, oh, but so-and-so went up there. She said she was up there today because we signed with her on Monday. I said, okay. So I called her and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, were you up on the lot today? And she said, yeah, how you know? I said, and did you drive to the very back of the lot? And she in the truck, she said, yes. She said, how you know? I said, because I just left from up there and saw a tire track and had to call my mama because I was mad. Like, who been on this lot with tire tracks?
The Toni that turned an Encyclopedia Brown.
Right. She was like, dang, you don't miss nothing. I said, no, I don't. Not when it comes to 1045 Wapello. I do not. Yes, I knew that somebody was on there. And even my mom was like, you are pitiful about that lot. I was like, no, because I need y'all to get back home. So I'm going to make sure nobody's doing anything nefarious or that they should not. Bye, Terry. Thanks for joining us today. She said she got to get back to work.
Before that, she said they had a whole bunch of hillside to pull weeds from, meaning switches.
Oh.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be living up in Altadena by the mountains with an abundance of switches available. Jeez, I would might as well just cut them all down. Kill them all, kill them all.
It looks absolutely beautiful up there. And so when I was talking to my parents, they were saying their neighbor called them yesterday, said she just got her permit yesterday, which means her build's going to start. And the ones on the other side of them, there's a porta pot out front now, which means they're getting ready to start. So it's going to be nice that all three of them right there, at least, go home around the same time, because that's a big thing for a lot of people. Like, yeah, I want to rebuild, but I don't want to be the only one on my block.
Well, that's what that couple, when they were going down the street talking about, I love the sound of construction in the morning, because it's just so much of it going on that it's a great sound for those people who want to see their neighborhood come back, not just their own house.
Correct.
But, you don't want to hear in the distance a couple of nails being hammered in. And that means there's only one house being built in the whole thing. But if you hear a symphony of construction, and that's going to be the new term, I've experienced a symphony of construction, because you're hearing, it's like on the cartoons, tap, 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 tap.
Shout out to E-Dub too. He's getting the roof put on his house. It's progressing really well. That's so cool.
It's on. It's on. I drove past really, his yesterday, cool. And it looks amazing.
Coming back.
And you know what? I think his street by far over on Alicia is probably the one that you drive on and has more houses built than any. Like, there are about 6 or 8 up and down Alicia. I was like, dang, this street got everybody, building in, and most of them are framed already. Mm-hmm. But I think it's so important. And I love to hear that neighbors have permits and are about to break ground and all this and have their builders and are all coming back around the same time, because a lot of people up there, and we've talked about this a million times and will again, 60% of Altadena is over the age of 57, right? I'm sorry, 50% of Altadena is over the age of 60. So when you talk about those in their 70s, 80s, 90s, 100, we don't want them at home by themselves, on that block by themselves, because trust me, when we have neighbors back or homes and people have moved in, if they are there on that block by themselves, we sure better have some serious neighborhood watch, LA County Sheriff patrols, all of that, because fools that have tried to break into, just steal stuff now might try to do something. If an elderly person, they'll sit and watch all day. And if they're elderly, they might try to break in that house at night. So that's when the community really has to get together and be like, cool, I got a night shift. I'm gonna go lay in my car or sit in my car all night and be awake and watch this person's house, right? So that he or she, elder, can be in that house and be safe. And then somebody got, 8 hours or 4 hours during the day. I'm serious. I will volunteer and go sit, like it's no problem. But that's the kind of stuff that we need to think about when these neighbors are coming back. So I love to see that on blocks, there are several either groundbreaking or have signs up, which means they're all going to be coming home again pretty much around the same time, or probably within months of each other. And then they're not going to be there by themselves. And it'll be much better that they then could be like, hey, if you hear something, see something, whatever, although plenty of people will probably have security systems. But I'm super excited to hear and see that, that there are multiple neighbors, building on all these, in all these areas, on all these blocks, and people will be home together. So nobody will just be there by themselves.
To be honest, I think every last one of these houses should have a mandatory Ring camera and hopefully they have a decent security system. But cameras that are, keeping track of not only the front but the side of your house, because you want to be able to monitor your house when you're not there. And with all of these new fangled security systems that are not that expensive now, such as Ring cameras and such, you should be able to have at least, that should be your first strike against thwarting crime. I just hope everybody takes advantage of it because, since it's all new, that should just be something that you put in automatically. I can understand when the houses were older and you're on a fixed income and all that, but that's the cheapest security you can get, is that.
Well, it is, but Ring is not the end all be all either, only because I have it. And Ring, what I don't like about Ring is that there are gaps, and I have them in several places.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Ring. I mean,
right, I know, but only because you said that, because I've been looking at my Ring stuff and I'm like, okay, you skipped from this time to this time. What happened to all that in between? But Vivint's very good. There's lots of them out there, and other ones that are less expensive than Ring, and you may have to pay for, to look at it. My Q, I have my door. So when I bought my house, it came with, those regular clickers, but they broke or got lost. And so now I have my Q. And my Q, you just set up in your garage and make it connect to your Wi-Fi, and then it's an app on my phone. So I can open and close my garage from my phone, whether I'm at home or not. And I got one of their doorbell cams. And so it's great because you might pay $140, but that's for the whole year. And I can look at all my stuff online. So yes, I agree with you. I don't know about saying mandatory, but I think that many people will have them because a lot of people that still have trees or poles, if they have internet access or Wi-Fi access now, or they've had Spectrum or somebody put it in, they have those to watch their lots. And so, yeah, we need to do everything we can as a community, especially when people start moving back and are elderly, to watch them, to have these block captains, neighborhood watch, whatever, making sure that people feel safe in their lots when they come back.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes for them to feel as safe as they can, do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's something that they can include in the bill, because then it's easier to slipstream the cables in while you're doing it instead of having that after the fact stapled under the gutter, stuff like that.
And I mean, again, it's up to what neighbors do, because neighborhood watch is nothing new. They call this block captain thing, and for all the new people, they think, oh, this is something great. This is new. We had neighborhood watch.
We've been watching. We've been watching. Neighborhood watch was, you ain't never been on this street before.
Exactly.
Mama.
We know the cars.
Who just blew car?
Everybody. Right. And then you just, your neighbors. We did always. And my mother and still. Everybody has everybody's numbers already on that block. So block captains for them, it was like, yeah, whatever. We already know each other and have the neighbors. And so then, Audra.
Mm-hmm.
Audra Knowles, her mom lives right down the street, Julia. And so every time I'm up there, Julia passes by, she'll stop, she'll talk. So yesterday, she passed by, and the three of us, me, my mom, and dad were there. She was so excited because every time she talks to me, she's like, are they going to rebuild? I said, oh, they're going to rebuild. And while my parents were saying, we don't know, I was like, oh, y'all are rebuilding. And so I would always tell her, and she said, give them some grace. Don't pressure them too much. Don't be mad. I said, I'm not doing any of that, but I can promise you, if I got to sell my house to build up here, they're going to rebuild. We're going to rebuild something, and they're coming back home. And so the fact that she drove by, they were there, and then the sign of their builder was there. She got so excited. She said, oh, all my neighbors will be back here with me soon. So
y'all going to have a cookout and everything. I'm going to come to everybody's street, because I know y'all going to be cooking.
So let me just tell you this. The day that we do the actual groundbreaking, I haven't even told Al and Jackie yet. But if you're watching this morning, Al and Jackie, I'm hiring a taco man. Y'all are going to be there. We're filming it. It's going to be
Oh, you mentioned it. You said it like last week or before.
Okay, good. We're having a party that day on me. Like, we are having a party. I'm going to say, y'all don't do it at 9 a.m. Let's do it like 11, 12 o'clock. And I'm dead behind serious. I am going to call my taco man and be like, Manny, I need you to come to this address with all the stuff. It might be 50, 60, 70 people there. because we're gonna make Al and Jackie rebuild a big deal. Do you hear me? And anybody that really wants to come out, we'll let you know today on the show and come through, because we are going to film it. We might have several cameras up. It is going to be a big shenanigans party on their daughter's.
Toni gonna do her. She's gonna do her podcast from the back lot and have a little carpet out there. So, as we were talking last week about wellness, this is my parents' version of it. And here we are. Jackie, come sit down. Look at this smile on my mom's face.
Girl.
You can't even break that smile. That smile's gonna stay there for a long time.
So their builder told me that my daddy be in there dancing, talking about we're coming.
Hey, you need that on tape. You need that on.
Exactly, because it gives so much hope. You talking about people?
Well, not just to him, just to
everybody.
People, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It gives so much hope to Altadenians, and the fact that you actually can come home. You actually can rebuild whatever age. That's why I love the fact that you guys, Sherry's mom, did theirs, because she's gonna be 100 next month.
99.
99. And
no,
so,
not next month. In 3 weeks. On the 29th of this month.
Yeah. So it's just like, that is so awesome. I am so incredibly thrilled for all the people that are rebuilding and coming home.
I see the older people, like our parents and stuff.
Exactly.
Because that's where they belong. They belong in Airbnbs and, jumping from place to place and sleeping in cars and trailers and.
Shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Even though I think the trailer thing should have probably been the first thing that was probably mentioned. It would have probably saved a lot of people a lot of money. But everybody did what they needed to do. It was new to us. We didn't know what to do. Toni knew what to do. So, I kept going to her page. This girl got everything.
I was trying to learn it and say it because.
Trying to learn it. You were schooling us with your posts.
Yeah, but that's all I could do. I felt like so helpless for my parents, other than, like I said, we all have USAA being veterans, and they are phenomenal as an insurance company, right? So they immediately put money in accounts and called to say, like, hey, are you safe? Where are you? We put some money in your account. So if you need to, go to a hotel or do whatever. And they were phenomenal. And there's not been an issue with them like we've heard people with State Farm and, different.
Still haven't gotten paid. And State Farm, how dare you do a commercial with Super Bowl claiming that you were worthy?
Yeah. So that is fabulous, right? But the fact is, like, I got another couple calls yesterday from somebody saying, hey, I met with this person and they're phenomenal. Thank you for referring me. We're going to get an SBA loan. I said, well, let that person work the numbers first, because what you're saying your policy is, that person will never ask you, but I can guarantee you they can get you double what you say your policy is. They know how to write it. And then someone else called. And so it's funny because even though we do this every day, we're absolutely definitely resources for the community, because when we're not on, so many people have our numbers and will call us and say, hey, you might know this, right? And either we do know, or we know who to send them to that knows. And so I'm thankful that, even after the show, we still get inbox emails or text or calls, and that we can truly continue to be a resource and service for our community, because that's what this started as. And 14 months later, as of in 2 days, we still are. So yeah, if anybody has questions, reach out to us. If we know the answer, we'll get it to you right away. And if not, we'll research and do what we can to find out and get it to you, because it is super important. Yesterday we were talking about wellness, and you remember for a minute I was talking about my physical therapy and how the band is, and my mom was talking to me about that yesterday. She said she was cracking up. That's why I said, Jackie Bailey, if you're watching, I'm throwing a party that day up at the groundbreaking. I'm gonna let you know right now. we haven't
party all the time. Girl, I see you in club.
This trio will be there doing our thing with our cameras. Brandon, if he's available. If not,
Brandon
in spirit. But
well, if you do it during, your house probably wasn't gonna be back by summer.
Huh?
When do you think the house is gonna be back?
No, I'm talking about the groundbreaking. So,
is that going to be on the weekend or during the week?
We don't know, but whenever they get the permit, which will be about 60 days, I'm believing, or whatever. It's going to be then. So this is what, March, April. By May, probably, we're going to be having a big old party up there on Wapello for the ground.
Cinco de Mayo.
Like, for real, for real.
Well, because you got the taco truck, so you might as well do it.
I'm going to have my Taco Man Manny there, and we are going to have a party that day, just to shovel some little dirt, or whatever, to break ground, but we're going to live it up for real. Because I'm so thrilled and excited. You need to
raise the shovel up high over your head like some people do. You saw the video, right? Like, you're going to kill somebody with that shovel. When groundbreaking goes wrong.
It's like all of us would be there, right? Me, my sister, my brother. And then whichever one of our kids could take off. If it's on a Saturday, it might be kids and grandkids and everything. And it's going to be so significant. Then when they pour the foundation, I know we'll be there. We've got some rocks like that say faith and different stuff we might put in. We might write our names or whatever in it, whatever my parents want to do. But from permit day on, everything is going to be epic. I'm going to film it and you all will see it. Believe that. Because this has been my entire dream and my thing from the beginning again was all I want is my parents home. Right. Like they've been there so long and did everything to get and maintain and pay that house off. I want my parents home. That's been my whole 14 months. And so for me, I'm super thrilled and I'm gonna live it up for them.
Living it up. Oh yeah. Friday night.
We have to. We got to honor our parents and do what we can for them. I'm happy like this for everybody. Trust me. But it happens to be my parentals, so I'm gonna go all out.
Right on time. Well, I think we've nearly willied long enough.
I love it.
We're going to go into the next exciting episode of Announcements.
Hey.
That's me at the bottom left. Yeah, what's happening? That's Franklin, baby.
That's me, the dinosaur.
Yeah, man, what's happening? I know, just all over. Yeah. Just feel it, baby. Feel it.
All right, Willie.
All right, go ahead, Nilly.
No, I'm Nilly.
Let's go. Oh, you're Nilly. Go ahead. All right, Nilly. He's Willie. Willie show.
Willie and Nilly McJensen.
All right, here we go.
Willie.
Start from the top today. Starting from the top.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Instead from the bottom, and now we're here.
Nah, you can say it is way better. Why is that? If you're not hired a fire lawyer yet, why is that up there?
All right. Because we're sponsored now. You didn't know?
Oops, sorry, Jamal.
All right, I'll put it back up when I'm done.
No. We always take it down when we do the announcements. We take everything.
Copy that. All right, so starting from the top, the Altadena Community Center is located at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. This is where you get your in-person help with the essential services for the beginning stages of recovery related to the 2025 fires. Then we have the LA County One-Stop Permit Center at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210 in Altadena. They're open or have walk-in hours, rather, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. You can also set up a rebuild consultation appointment as an individual or a small group. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or Saturdays, 8 to noon. You can also set up a Southern California Edison planner appointment on Mondays or Wednesdays from 8 to noon. The address that you will go to set up the appointment is recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers. And then just a reminder that in-person SBA assistance has returned and is locally at the Eaton Fire Collaborative / the Collaboratory at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're also available at the Ronald Reagan Palisades Port 283 at 15247 La Cruz Drive in Pacific Palisades. They're open from 8:30 to 5. And as a reminder, the county is waiving and refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the Palisades and Eaton fires. Basically, if you've already paid your fees, you potentially could have them refunded. And if you've yet to pay your fees, you could potentially have them waived. To qualify, however, you must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in your property prior to the 7th of January of 25. You also must be working on an eligible project, such as a standalone ADU that will be used for temporary occupancy during the rebuild, or, of course, a replacement single-family home destroyed by either fire, which also includes any destroyed accessory structure like a garage, ADU, pool, etc. What's not eligible are commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects, along with any properties that's not damaged by the fires. Now, if you want your waiver or refund, please scan the QR code or go to the website recovery.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds. Once you fill out the online form, you can include it as an attachment and send an email to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov, or you could simply print up a copy and submit it in person. And the nice thing is you only need one form and it covers all departments. Oops, sorry. So Callisis Mortgage Fund is still providing some assistance, and they've actually made it even better. They are now providing 12 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum dollar amount of $100,000. These funds don't have to be repaid. It's free to apply. And if you do get this grant, the money is going to go directly to your mortgage servicer. For eligibility requirements, your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to either the Eaton or the Palisades fire or any other qualified disaster from the 1st of January of 23 through the 8th of January of 25. You also must have owned and occupied the home, and it could have up to 4 units on the property. And for LA County, you have to meet the combined income limits of $281,400. If you do apply, be prepared to provide your mortgage statements, bank statements, utility bills, proof of income, as well as your homeowner's insurance or your FEMA claim. The website you would go to is callisismortgagefund.org. And if you need some assistance in filling out the form, you can call 800-501-0019 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or you can get in-person assistance at either the Altadena Community Center at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, or the One Stop Rebuild Center at 1828 Sawtelle Boulevard in LA. Those spots are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, the Emergency Rent Relief Program is phase 2 is currently underway and will wrap up on March 11th of this month. And this is allowing tenants to now apply directly for the emergency rent relief. And what could potentially happen there is each unit can get up to $15,000 if qualified, and it's available for past due rent, utilities, and housing related expenses. To actually apply, you would go to lacountyrentrelief.com. Now tonight from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is a Zoom call. It's called Essential Tax Info for Survivors. Because the tax deadlines are approaching and they know that there are questions, there's going to be this second webinar with Q&A sessions with a CPA, John Trapani, with info and advice for tenants, partial loss homeowners, including smoke damage, total loss homeowners, condo owners, as well as small business owners. To register, please scan the QR code, or you can go to the website, EF for Eaton Fire Survivors.net /events. And then Dina Heels has another event happening today from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is called Healing the Mother Womb Wound. 3 generations carried forward through connectivity and captivity. This is taking place at the Paseo Outdoor Mall, which is 300 Colorado Boulevard, Suite 151 in Pasadena. To register, please go to tinyurl.com/D as in Dina, H as in heels, /women's circle, all one word. And then tomorrow, we actually have the free farmers market put on by Together We Thrive. It continues to be available at 3541 Brandon Street in Pasadena. From
Brandon.
From 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. or until supplies run out. They've been consistent and apparently have some pretty good stuff because they do run out rather quickly. So check it out if you need some farmer supply stuff. Farmers market stuff, rather. Sorry.
Brandon.
So this Friday is Marching Forward First Fridays in Pasadena, put on by Soul to Soul Solutions and Jazzy Jam for Empowerment. It's taking place from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Water Cooler Room, which is located at the Paseo, which is at 300 East Colorado Boulevard. This is in Suite 150. It's free admission, first come, first serve, and donations, though, are welcome. If you'd like to attend, please RSVP by sending an email to info@jazzyjamforempowerment.org. If you have questions, you can call 626-755-3057. And B, I'm going to give this one to you again.
Okay, so once again, Kathy Morgan is out here making those plates. You know, this was our resident server back when World Central Kitchen was in town. And now we're going to show her some love. And so go there and get your combo plates, your rib, chicken dinners, the jerk chicken, hot links. There's her Zelle, her Cash App, and something on Instagram. I ain't never seen that one before, but I guess you can order there too. You can find her at cash.app/$KM Cat Lady. That's with K's. KATLADY. And you can reach her at 626-644-7487. Get your place today. Tomorrow sold out.
You know, I hate that voice when you do that. It sounds like one of them old pervert uncles that be at the family cookout to be looking at all
that
the
ain't
young
the way I
girls.
see it. It reminds me of like the dudes on the radio.
Come here, baby.
I'm not here to the Majestic and
that's what it reminds me of.
drink.
That's why every time you do it, I'll be like,
Miss Lily gonna be on the catfish fry.
And one thing you missed out is the actual address you want to go to is 1742 North Summit in Pasadena.
Oh,
to
no,
actually pick up
that.
your barbecue. And as he did indicate, it's from noon until everything is sold out.
Sold out, girls. Stop playing.
And I'm sure it's going to sell out because from what you said, it does pretty quickly, right? Or each time.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna place my order today.
Yeah, I know that's right. Thank you, B. Also from Dina Heels is free yoga, guided by Kylan Wright. This is somebody different. So this is happening on Saturday. Doors open at 9 with the class beginning at 9:15. It's also, again, is at the Paseo, which is 300 East Colorado Boulevard. This is Suite 151 in Pasadena. Yoga mats are provided and walk-ins are welcome. However, RSVPing is suggested, and you could do so by going to bit.ly/D as in Dina, H as in heels -yoga. And then My Tribe Rise actually has a rebuild summit happening on Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m. at the Alta Design Works, which is 409 East Woodbury Road in Altadena. It's a free community event and open to the public, so definitely check this out. Also Saturday, again, this is one of them situations. There's a lot going on that Saturday. The neighborhood housing services, along with Restore the Legacy LA Coalition, as their latest installment of the rebuilding and recovery workshops happening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Collaboratory. As a reminder, the address is 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. And they do ask that you register. There is limited spacing there, so please register by scanning the QR code. If you do have questions, you can call 213-318-2862. Also on Saturday at Fair Oaks Burger from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the Reimagine Charles White Park Play Area community workshop. So share your ideas on how you would want to play at the park, or just about how you would like it to be reimagined. You can scan the QR code to actually get additional information, but it's going to be an event for all ages. No RSVPs required. Lunch will be provided while supplies last. They're going to be making art and do some fun stuff as well, but get your ideas and opinions heard at this event too, related to Charles White Park. And Saturday is actually also going to be the 1-year anniversary of Altadena Cars and Coffee. This is going to take place from 8. Well, that's funny. I got a new flyer now. It says 8 to 10. The original one said 8 to 11, which looked like there was an additional hour. So I guess they're going to stick with the 2 hours. It's happening this Saturday, 8 to 10 from at 749 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. It's also where the Bulgarini is. And for those who don't know that, it's the old Rite Aid parking lot. This is one of those events that have picked up momentum over the last year, and it is very well attended. You might be surprised at some folks you might see there. Should be a fun event. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, like Dave said when he was on the show, they're going to do it earlier because of the fact that Lawrence and Colbert needs to have their spaces not violated when their clients come.
Yeah.
So
no, that makes perfect sense.
It's just because it was 8:30 and then changed it back to 8.
Well, the original flyer. Well, anyway, I get your point. So
all they got to do is block the spots off like they did.
Well, they do, but when everybody's not policing it, so people come over there and move the thing and back in. That's what they do. So you need somebody over there going, you can't park there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite Karen thing. You can't park there.
So this particular flyer is kind of reemphasizing the Black Excellence in Art exhibit. This is one that started last month and is going through the 28th of March. Just want to make sure that you guys know that it's at the Eden Fire Collaborative, 540 West Woodbury Road, with words from the artists from 6 to 8. That's happening on the 28th of March, but you can still go there and see all the artwork through the end of the month. They will have an event closing on the 28th, so it'll be a special.
I wonder why they didn't do that in Black History Month. Oh, it did start.
They did. It started in Black History Month.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And
so
then
what's
this
his name is not part of that? Oh yeah, he's the second name.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Yeah. There's Alfred. There's Aldonia Bailey, Rashid Ali, and Gail Nichols Ali, husband and wife, camera team. That I've met. I haven't met any of the other ones.
I'm glad that it's going so well.
Exactly.
Well, they need it.
So this next one is something that I don't know if folks are. Well, they need to be aware. I just want to remind folks that this Saturday or Sunday morning, daylight savings times happens. So it's at 2 a.m. That's when we lose an hour. So at 2 a.m., the clocks push up to 3 a.m. So set your manual clocks. What happened?
I said I had to come back in, so take me.
Oh, okay. So make sure you change your manual clocks, and then like the ones over your stove or your microwave, and then also this is a time that a lot of people check their fire extinguishers. Just make sure the batteries are good and what have you as well. But we lose an hour this weekend. Just yeah. And then lastly, we have the Masters of Taste 2026. It's an event. It is a premier food festival bringing together the region's most talented chefs, restaurants, wineries, breweries, and spirit brands for an unforgettable evening at the Rose Bowl Stadium. It's actually on the field from 3 to 7 p.m. Again, April 19th. We are providing this, obviously, so you can participate in this and enjoy the food and other things, but it also benefits the Union Station Homeless Services, which has actually provided some nice services and distribution to the folks who are recovering from Altadena from the Eden fire. So you can scan the QR code in order to get your tickets, and this will be a nice event, and hopefully you enjoy yourself if you participate. With that, that's the end of the flyers or announcements today.
And how perfect, we are exactly at 1 hour and we are done.
Plazow. All right, take us home then.
Tulu, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us. Where's the party thing? It's got to go up besides us. Wait.
The party thing?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hold on, let me remove this one.
We're doing the same thing at the same time. There it is.
Look at the guys in the back. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like they're doing the Charles.
That's from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
I said, I'm the dinosaur.
Like, yeah! That's what she looked like. Yeah, let's get it.
Bye, y'all.